while we were on the subject of hot dogs, I wanted to talk about hamburgers. And for me, in my mind, the definitive fast food hamburger, at least in this region of this country, is the quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. Let's take a look at it. Can we get a look here? Let's see if we can get this guy into focus here. Let's get it open a little bit without rocking. Just pickles, onions, lettuce, mustard, American cheese. A real classic. A real classic. Let's hope we get back into focus here. Looks like we are. So, yeah. Let me just take a bite and then I'll discuss with you my personal history with the burger. Wow. I wasn't even super in the mood for a quarter pounder. That is really and truthfully something else. It is a fantastic bite. The burger to bun ratio is right on point, for me at least. Well, I might like a little more bun. I've just been surrounded by a swarm of insects. That's Lake Michigan. Anyway. Okay. This is one of my pet peeves, and I feel like I'm seeing it more and more lately. Like, the transverse cut onions. Sucks. Who wants to eat that? A bird? Not me. So, when I was a young kid, I actually wasn't into fast food. Unlike most kids. I didn't like nuggets. I didn't like fries. I didn't like burgers. My fast food of choice was like Sonic, where I could get a hot dog or a hamburger. Or a hot dog or a corn dog. Or Arby's. Or Subway, or I could get a ham sandwich. It wasn't until I was about 10, 12 that I first started trying different fast food hamburgers. I'm being like, well, it's pretty crazy. But even then, I never wanted the big hamburger. Like, I never wanted a Whopper, a Big Mac, or even a quarter pounder with cheese. And I'm not sure what led up to it. There was a lot of quarter pounder ads on TV around this time. My brother was really into quarter pounders. My good friend Nathan was like eating quarter pounders and bringing them to school. So one time I think I actually had a doctor's appointment. And since I missed lunch at school, my mom took me to McDonald's. And instead of getting 2 cheeseburgers like normal, something just came over me and I decided to go for the quarter pounder. It's giving me chills kind of thinking about it. And the first bite was one of the big moments that, like, it was one of my last big moments where I really felt like a kid. It was just something so simple and so commonplace being so new and exciting. And I'm pretty promiscuous when it comes to McDonald's. Like, I don't have any items I'm dedicated to. It's just so simple. There's very little to say about it. You just absolutely cannot look too closely at it. I actually set out in this video to talk about the burger. But I don't really care what's in it. The bun, to me, the bun is the main event of a burger. I know I'm crazy, but most people wouldn't eat a burger without the bun. I certainly wouldn't. I remember at some point they were serving that at Ruby Tuesday under the name Chop Steak on the kids menu. So I didn't even know what it was. So it was a steak chopped up into pieces. They brought me a dry, unseasoned hamburger. Oh, should have talked about this earlier, but okay, other than, like, you know, onions smell like, you know, armpits. Certain foods smell like, you know, a squirrel just threw a branch down from a tree. You know, your armpits smell like onions. Corn chips smell like your feet. There are a lot of foods that smell a lot like different parts of BO. To me, I can name very few foods that smell so much like some of the most niche and worst parts of BO than ground beef. Because, like, you can do this. Like, get 2 sandwich bags. Go jog for 3 miles. Get, like, a popsicle stick or something. Scrape your inner thighs. And then put it in a sandwich bag. Leave it for a day. Grab just a little bit of ground beef. Put it in a sandwich bag. Leave it for a day. If you blindfold someone and try to and have them sniff both bags to see which one was ground beef and which one was thigh scum that had sat for a day, I'm not sure the average person would be able to tell the difference between the thigh scum and the ground beef. Go to, like, a middle school boys locker room and then go to, like, a meat locker. It's the same smell. This was part of what was pushing me away from hamburgers. I don't know why I didn't like chicken nuggets. I was tripping, man. Well, okay, I like real chicken nuggets. Like if it was a restaurant with good chicken nuggets, or, you know, Chick-fil-A. But I want McNuggets. Anyway, the quarter pounder, I say all that to say, quarter pounder with cheese is one of the best burgers out there. Go eat one today.